Good morning, everyone. Welcome to math class. Today is the end of the week. We have one last lesson in chapter 14, lesson 14.9. Now we're going to take all the things that we've learned about 2D objects and 3D objects, and we're going to try to solve some problems today, okay? All right, let's look at the dialog box. Draw an X on all the objects that have flat surfaces that are circles. Tell how you know that the flat surfaces are circles and make sense of the problem by circling the words that are true about the objects that you crossed out. And here are my attributes, okay? Those are the statements about those faces. All right, here we go. Faces of circles, flat surfaces. What about this box? I would say no, so I'm not going to put an X on that. What about a glue stick? And if you have to go look at your glue stick, I'm going to hold mine in my hand and I'm going to look at the ends. Very good. It can stand up. It has a flat surface, doesn't it? How many circles do you see? 2. I've got one on the top and one on the bottom. So we would X the glue stick. What about a clock? Do you see a face, a flat surface that is a circle? Absolutely. And remember, it's kind of funny. When we talk about the clock, we always said the face of the clock. And guess what? The face of the clock is a circle. What about a dinner plate? Absolutely, it is a circle. What about a cone? Correct. The bottom of a cone is a circle. It is the shape of a circle. What about a tissue box? Thank you. Jersey just said, no, that's a rectangular prism. No circles with rectangular prisms. What about a button? The flat surface on the back, we're going to see a circle. What about a soup can? A soup can would be a cylinder. This is also a cylinder. Cylinder, cylinder. Even though they're long and flat and they're not very high, are they? They're still considered a cylinder. Their face is a circle and their sides are round. Good job. Now let's look at the attributes. The objects that I X'd this, this, and this. So I have 5 things that I X'd. The objects are white? No. The objects have 0 edges. That is correct. None of those objects have straight edges involved, do they? Nope. What about faces? Do they all have faces? Yes. Face, 2 faces, 1 face. And actually the button and the clock and the dinner plate, they do have 2 faces, top and bottom, and the soup can. What about vertices? They have 0 you know what, I think I read that wrong. Have 0 edges? Yes, that is true. They do not have edges, so we should have circled that. Sorry, gang. The objects are small? No, that's not really an attribute, is it? Have 0 vertices. Do all of the objects that I X'd, do they have 0 vertices? Okay, that one, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0. Uh-oh, what about the cone? Thank you. Maddox just said no. A cone has 1 vertice. And what about flat surfaces? Yes, they all have at least 1 flat surface. Most of them had 2, 1 on each end. All right, I'm going to let you read that together. And we're going to skip down to number 1. All of these shapes are squares. That's true, yes. And You can prove that if you just turn your paper, you can see that even though they tilted it, it's still a square. Okay, let's talk about some of the attributes. All squares are orange? No. Squares can be any color. All squares are small? No, that's not true. All squares have 4 equal sides. Is that true? Yes. What about all squares have 4 vertices? Now remember, we're talking about 2D. It's just a square. It's a flat shape. How many vertices? Correct. 4 sides, 4 vertices. Remember, those two are going to equal each other. Okay, let's go to the next page. Number 2. All of these shapes are cones. And the only reason they're different, somebody turned one upside down, and do you think they have different sizes and shapes? They're all the same shapes, but the sizes are different and the colors are different. All cones are blue? No, that's just silly. All cones have one flat surface. What do you think about that? Do all cones have one flat surface? Absolutely. The bottom, or on this one, the top is flat. And what shape is that flat surface? It is in the shape of a circle. They have one edge. No, no edges. And what about one vertex or vertice? Vertex. Correct. The point is the one vertex. All right, number 3, all of these shapes, now we're going to go back to 2D, remember, flat. These shapes are hexagons. Oh, aren't those fun looking? All hexagons are small? No, that's not true. We're not circling that. All hexagons have 6 sides. True, let's circle that one. What about blue? No. And what about 6 vertices? Yes, 6 sides, 6 vertices. Remember, those two numbers are going to be the same. We learned that early this week, didn't we? Okay, on the back, you may do this. You might need Mom and Dad's help to do them. And it stars our own Wes. Look at that. He's on this page today, so at least Wes better do it, right? Okay, when you are done with 14.9, there is a packet, the orange packet, that is just review. Please do that on a rainy day or save it for the summertime when you just want to practice some math, okay? Monday, no school on Monday. It is Memorial Day. Tuesday, we will be starting chapter 15. And I just can't wait. I am so excited for 15. I might have to go do it right now and get ready for next week. I love you. Stay tuned for Tuesday.